Okay, stay with me, guys. I got to download and it confirms what I've always thought. So I feel like I'm here to collect data, right? So I collect data, my soul harvests it and brings it back to the source because that's what I do here. I collect data all the time, like all the time. Everything's collected data. I decode, I recognize patterns, and I would never choose a mission to come down here to Earth if it was up to me. I'm pretty sure that I would refuse if I knew what it was like. But this is a very hard test, okay? But I guess this is what this is our mission. This is why we are here, and it sucks, but it makes perfect sense. So I'm the think of it as I'm the cosmic librarian. I'm a Virgo, if I didn't say. I'm a I'm the cosmic librarian, the soul scientist collecting truths to decode patterns of the material and the metaphysical. My soul mission is to observe, improve, and serve through detailed perception. What I would collect is micro patterns, bodily experience by bodily experiences, and service-based insights. And what I would report to the source is this is how life is organized, purified, and healed through careful study of the unseen and the unsaid. So if you take that along all these zodiac signs, think of what they embody and what they're known as. When you think of a Gemini, what do you think? Like each zodiac has their own characteristics, and you can pick up on them easily if you know several of the same one. So I feel like if you think of, so I kind of put these in thought. Of course, I put this down in a document if you guys want it, because I had to get my thoughts down before I lost them. So um, so take yours as your own, make up your own, but this is just for like a reference, like a template. If you were to make your own, you would put like Aries, the explorer of will and soul mission to experience pure intentions, courage, and self determination. What they would collect the spark of action, instinct, desire, and raw individuality. What they would report back to the source. This is what it feels. Oh, this is what it means to begin, to take risks, to move, despair, fear, to forge identity in an unfamed world. Taurus maybe would be the preserver of pleasure and form. Soul mission would be to stabilize, savor, and build in the physical world. What they collect, the sensory richness of earth, value, beauty, nature, and security. What they report to source. This is what it means to be in the body, to find meaning and stillness, structure, and self-worth. Gemini maybe like messenger of mind, soul mission, to gather and distribute knowledge, language, and thought. What they collect, diverse information, contrasting perspectives, mental patterns. What they report back to the source. Here is how humans think, communicate, and connect ideas across distance and time. So yeah, like if you think that that really makes sense, because why else are we here in this flesh body tone on this earth that's being destroyed? Our soul is our memory, so it's collecting the memory, the tools, and the data. And of course, the soul harvests it because it's the only thing that lives and goes back to the source after you're all done and over here and your body disintegrates. Your soul is the only one to survive. So you think it's going to go back empty handed back to the source? Like, I came here all for nothing? You know what I mean? Like, that don't make sense. Like, critical thinking, right? Like, I'm the planet librarian, the scientist. I'm telling you right now, if you critically think about it, why would the soul come here and do all this? It's like you're doing too much for what? You're going to bring back an empty soul? No, you're going to collect information, harvest it, and bring it back to the source. And I don't know if this is how it works for other planets and solar systems. It could be something totally different, but it has to be, So just think that that is your little quirky traits and like annoying habits, but things that make you who you are and smart and quick and perceptive. That's you. That's your soul. That is you from wherever you came from. Oh, sorry, that was my phone saying it's about to die. But you get the picture, right? So, um, I guess I can see if I can do some more. So I did that one. Okay, Cancer. The archive of emotion. Yeah, soul mission to feel deeply and protectly, recording the emotional tides of humanity, what they collect, the spectrum of intimacy, family bonds, and emotional safety, what they report back to the source. This is how love nurtures, wounds heal, and clings. Here is what it means to care. Aww. Leo, the embodiment of divine expression. Soul mission to shine with creativity, authenticity, and joy. What they collect, the essence of self expression, pride, and recognition. What they report back to the source. This is how the individual becomes divine through play, art, love, and visibility. The Virgo, the analyst of systems and soul refinement. Soul mission to observe, improve, and serve through detailed perception. What they collect, micro patterns, bodily experiences, service based insights. What they report back to the source. This is how life is organized, purified, and healed through care study of the unseen and the unseen. The unseen and the unsaid. Libra, the harmonizer of duality, soul mission to bridge polarity, weighing truth and beauty through relationship. What they collect, the dance of conflict and compromise, the quest for balance, what they report back to the source. This is how connection, equality, and peace are negotiated in a divided world. Ooh. Scorpio, the alchemist of power and shadow. Soul mission to plunge into the depths of human emotion, desire, and death. Yeah. What they collect, secrets, soul contracts, psychological truth, transformation. Yeah. What they report to the source. Here lies the alchemy of pain, power, surrender, and rebirth. Nothing is wasted, everything is transformed. Yeah, they sure know what they've been through, all of that. I feel like they'd go through all of that. Sagittarius, the seeker of truth. To roam, a soul mission is to roam freely and question deeply in search of cosmic understanding. What they collect, stories, beliefs, cultural truths, and philosophies. What they report to the source. This is how meaning is made from movement, how truth expands when boundaries dissolve. Yeah, because they don't have no boundaries. They don't have, yeah. They don't have no boundaries at all. Capricorn, the builder of legacy. Soul mission to climb the mountain of mastery and learn the weight of responsibility. What they collect, lessons of time, ambition, discipline, and endurance. What they report back to the source. This is what it takes to build a lasting structure in a fleeting world and why it matters. Ooh, yeah. Part 2 for the rest of them. Aquarius, Pisces. Oh yeah, Aquarius, Pisces, part 2, and a summary of everything, or a little bit of summary. Well, this says, yeah, each sign plays a role in a vast soul-based research project to live, to feel, to observe, and to bring those experiences back into the great archive of consciousness. So yeah, all right, part 2 for Pisces and Aquarius.